Hi guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click the bell button after subscription and share the channel too as well. Um, Today I am back again. Yesterday I wasn't able to finish the talk with you guys because I had to put my kids to sleep. My wife wasn't feeling so well, so I had to put the kids to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share the channel, click the bell button after subscription, and also you can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America. Okay, you can always follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America. All right, so let me know if you can hear if my microphone is working. Write at the comment section and let me know if you can simply hear me at the comment section. Okay, guys, let me know if you can hear me at the comment section so that I can simply read your comments and also answer your questions too as well. The family is out, so I want to take the chance and then come on live and then talk a little bit about in Brazil as a foreigner. I did some videos about it, but I think there is a lot to talk about because on my platform, like I said, on my Telegram platform, there are a whole lot of people who ask an amazing questions on the Telegram platform. If you want, I can share my Telegram platform with you guys. And after anybody who wants to join and also share some experience with that, I'm going to simply clip the link for you guys to be able to share your thoughts too as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to let me see. Um, okay, perfect. Okay, I'm simply going to share my screen with you guys because I'll be going. I want you guys to read a bit of what I have inside my Telegram group, the platform, what people have over there, and what people want me to talk about. So this is my Telegram page, the group. I told you guys I have a Telegram group, right? And what I do is I talk to my viewers on that platform, okay? And on that platform, we discuss a whole lot of random topics, anything, we talk about it over there on the platform. You understand? For example, if maybe you don't have my contact and you want to be part of the group, there is a link for you to click to join the group without bothering yourself of thinking of my number because I don't give out my number like that. I have people who I attend to. You understand? There are some people that I do attend to. It's like I don't know if you say clients or you say customers. I don't know what you will say, but it is what it is. So this is some of the conversation we have on my Telegram platform. Okay, on my Telegram platform, we talk a lot. There are a whole lot of interesting people, but there is one of my viewer who I miss so much on the platform. He normally makes uh, things shake a little bit on the platform. His name is Brian. I don't know if he's fine. I don't know what is going on with him, but I haven't hear from him in a while. So, guys, I'm cooking. Okay, I'm cooking. I have to cook something. I haven't even eat lunch because I had to do some other things. All right, so let me read this comment here. From what you I have read so far on this post, does it mean the Brazilian society is not socially inclusive, considering this country have a mix of race that's supposed to interrupt the African brothers should feel welcome? Oh, this particular kind of what do you call it? I have really talked about it so much. When you come to Brazil, like I said, here the Brazilian people, they are not selective. The Brazilian people, they are not selective at all. When you come to Brazil, you feel at home because that's their nature. They make everybody feels at home. When you come to Brazil, you have nothing to worry about. That somebody won't like you, or maybe you won't get a job or something. When you come to Brazil, there is always open doors. You understand? It doesn't matter where you are coming from. You can come from America. There are a whole lot of Americans, Europeans who are living here and working here. There are lots. There are lots living here, working here. So, what makes you think if you come, you won't be that comfortable? Everybody is welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. Let me see. Yeah, guys, let me know if you can hear me, okay? If you can hear me, let me know. You should write at the comment section if you can hear me, okay? All right, so you can write at the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. So yesterday, I did some live video yesterday, but then I wasn't able to finish up the video because the family came home, and when kids are around, it's not easy to do videos. You understand? So I had to end up the video and then pay attention to the kids. All right, so when you come to Brazil and you are looking for a job, when you come to Brazil and you are looking for a job, so when you come to Brazil and you are looking for a job, how does it work? It is very simple. Like I said, it doesn't really matter where you are coming from. You can come from any part of the world. Once you are here and you want a job, you can simply or easily get a job. You understand? But one thing I have to let you guys know, because maybe this thing I haven't spoken about it, or I haven't enlightened anybody about it. When you come to Brazil, some of you are professionals. You have your certificate and other things. So maybe you are a nurse in your country, or you are, what do you call it? You are a doctor in your country and all that. So when you come to Brazil, you are expecting to get that same job here in Brazil. Some of you are engineers, because I do get a lot of mails from most people, especially from Nigeria, some from Nigeria and some from Kenya. I do get a whole lot of people from those areas sending me messages a lot. And most of them have their certificate and stuff, diploma and stuff like that. They are on a different field, and they want to come to Brazil and then work in those particular areas. There is something that I have to let you guys know about that. It's not that when you come, you cannot work in that field. You can work in that field. But for you to simply get it and then work in that field like so easy like that, It's not easy. But if you want to do some other jobs, petty jobs like manpower jobs, you understand? Manpower jobs, jobs without qualification, it is very easy to get. But if you are a professional and you are in Brazil, you came as a doctor, as a teacher, as a nurse, as engineer, and all those kind of professions, and you want to work in those areas, it's possible for you to do. But there are things that you have to do before you can get those jobs. You cannot just come in and then get those jobs like that. You understand? I'm just trying to be real here. You understand? I'm just trying to be what? Real here. For you to get job, for you to work in that particular area you are, if you are a doctor, you are engineer, you are whatever you say you are, it's possible. Yes, it's possible for you to get those jobs, but it comes in a way that there is a way to go about it for you to get those kind of jobs. You understand? You won't just come inside and then get that kind of job. No, it doesn't work like that. That is why I'm here today. Because, or what do you call it? On my Instagram account, I had a certain Nigerian sister who sent me a message on Instagram. She says she's already here in Brazil and she is in Curitiba and she's trying to get a job and she's not getting the job. And I asked her, have you visited the job agencies? And she says, yes, she went there, but they were not able to get her the job. So I asked her, what kind of job did she ask them she was looking for? She said, no, they say they cannot get her a job because she doesn't speak Portuguese. Here, it doesn't work like that. Here, if you like, don't even know how to talk, you get a job. Yeah, US extend tourist visa for Nigerians to 5 years. Wow, that is good. I know one Nigerian viewer who applied visa here in Brazil, and he's using Nigerian passport. He came across my channel, and then he applied for visa here in Brazil. I think they gave him 5 years too as well. So I think they have extended it. Ghanaian passport, normally Ghanaian passport, when you apply for a US visa, you get 10 years. Ghanaian passport. So I think it depends on, no, Ghanaian passport, because it has been reduced to 5 years. When you apply for the US visa, they give you what do you call it? They give you 5 years. But before, when it was actually 10 years, when you apply for the visa, you get 10 years. So now I think it depends on the validity of your passport. Have you ever seen an African doctor or engineer in Brazil? Maybe I have never seen one before, but there are a whole lot of foreign doctors working here. Like I said, here in Brazil, it doesn't matter if you are from anywhere. You should know what you say you know how to do best. You understand what I'm saying? For example, I've been treated by a Spanish doctor before, and this Spanish doctor was even from Cuba. He was from, and there was some other one also which was from, I think, Argentina or so. You understand? So, like I said, I have had many experiences with foreign doctors or foreign professionals here. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to come from, what do you call it? To come from Africa and be having profession, you will get your job, but there is a process for you to go through. You cannot just come in and then straightforward you go there for them to get you the job just like that. It depends on which type of job. Because I think this sister who went to the job agency, she wanted, what do you call it? The kind of job she was doing in Nigeria. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. She said they asked her they told her she doesn't speak Portuguese. So since she doesn't speak Portuguese, they cannot get her the job. That was what she said. You understand? That was what the sister said. But then I believe there is more to it, because you cannot just go there and then say you are looking for a job, like you want to work as a doctor or a nurse, or you want to work in a public place where you get you get in touch with more Brazilians. You understand? You have to speak the language. If you want to work as an engineer here, you have to speak the Portuguese. If you want to work as a doctor out here, you have to speak the Portuguese. You understand? Those high level jobs, if you want to do them here in Brazil, you have to speak the language. You understand what I'm saying? Apart from that, it won't be easy for you to get a job contract. You understand? If you don't speak Portuguese. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, anybody. But you don't speak Portuguese, and you say you are a doctor. How are you going to treat your patient? How are you going to connect with your patient? How are you going to ask them what is wrong with them? Therefore, you want you want the doctor or the hospital, you want the hospital to get an extra professional who can translate the language to you so that they can pay them. If that is the case, they have a lot of doctors here. You understand what I'm saying? They still have a lot of doctors here. So they are the one doing you the favor. You are not the one doing them the favor. So if you are coming as a doctor and you want to work here in Brazil as a doctor, you need to get a Portuguese class. You have to understand the language, so that, because you are going to attend to a lot of Portuguese speaking people. Trust me, you can attend to patients like 1 year in a row. You can attend to all the patients and count them. You won't come across any patient who speak English, because here the majority of the people don't speak English. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let me just say 98% of the Brazilian population, they don't speak English. They speak Portuguese. Only few people who speak English in Brazil, you can count them. You understand? For example, I live in a condominium, and when you come to the condominium, trust me, you can go through the condominium, you won't get anyone who speaks English here. You understand what I'm saying? So if you say you are coming to Brazil, you are a professional teacher, you are a professional doctor, you are a professional engineer, and you don't speak the language, trust me, you end up cleaning the toilet, because nobody is going to allow you to work with them whilst you cannot speak the language. How are you going to communicate with them if there is something wrong? Eh? If there is something wrong, if there is something that you have to recommend, you have to ask somebody to do, because you want to be engineer, you want to come in as a professional. So your own is maybe you are going to supervise, or you are going to come out with a plan how to build something or how to go about something as an engineer. So how are you going to communicate with the people? So don't expect that you are coming from your country, you don't speak their language, and then you just come in and then get your profession that just like that. It doesn't work like that at all anywhere. You can just imagine somebody who is a real professional here in Brazil going to Nigeria, saying he's going to work in Nigeria. Do you think if he doesn't speak English or any other local language, do you think they'll give him the position? No, because he's going to be dealing with Nigerians. You understand what I'm saying? So some of us Africans, I don't know how we see things, but then the truth is there. If you know how to do something and you go to Germany, for example, you go to Germany and you don't know how to speak German, forget. You end up cleaning toilet. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same everywhere. So if you say you are a professional and you are in a country, or you relocated to a country they don't speak English, it means you have to go about with how to come out with some plan of learning the language. Then you can join the profession that you want. There is a whole lot of Americans here, a lot of Americans and Europeans. When they come here, they study the language. They speak the language. When they come, they study the language, they speak the language before they are being given contracts and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be thinking that when you come to Brazil, it's just any other country that you can just go there because you are qualified for a certain job. Even when you don't speak the language, then they will quickly give you the job. No, it doesn't work like that, my brother and my sister. If you are coming to Brazil, if you are coming to Brazil and you are a professional, you have your certificate, your diploma, your doctorate, whatever you have, you still need the language before you can get a very good paying job. You understand what I'm saying? So this one, I'm making it clear to all of you from America, from Asia, from Europe, from Africa. I'm talking to all of you. So if you are coming here, for example, you are coming from China and you are coming to teach Chinese here, for example. You are coming from China and you say you are coming to open a Chinese school here. If you don't speak the language, you don't speak Portuguese, how are you going to communicate with the people? How are you going to teach them? If you teach something and they don't understand, how are you going to explain it to them for them to understand? You understand what I'm saying? So we should stop making everything look like, no, you are supposed to get it. You are not supposed to get it because you don't speak their language. You understand? So, for example, you say you are a doctor, you are in. They have a lot of doctors, but they are willing to work with you as a doctor so that you can show what you have as a doctor. But if you cannot communicate with them, how are they going to give you the position as a doctor? Forget it. You won't get anything. You understand what I'm saying? So that is why in my videos, when I'm talking about Brazil, I make sure I hit that point. I tell you, when you come to Brazil and you want to stay or you want to be successful in Brazil, you have to learn the language. When you learn the language, you become successful. You understand what I'm saying? Most of us here, I won't say I'm successful, but I'm saying I'm okay because the position that I am at this moment, I don't have problems. Like, let me just say, I wake up in the morning, I have to go to work before I'll get money at the end of the month because I have stabilized myself. I have some investment that brings me income apart from my regular job and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? But how did I get to that level? Because I learned the language. I devoted my time and learned the language. And in my case, I didn't go to school. I didn't go to Portuguese class and then go and sit there and learn Portuguese. I learned the Portuguese on my own. I was working and then learning it on my own, alone. I didn't ask for anybody to teach me grammar or something. I learned the grammar. I learned everything on my own. So if you are coming to Brazil and you want to live and work here in Brazil, my brother, my sister, you have to learn the language. Without a language, forget it. There is nothing for you without a language. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm telling you the truth because me, like I said, where the truth lies, I'll always tell you the truth. Let me read some comments. Let me see what it says. It's me, movement. Can you get me a Brazil visa? Oh, movement. I don't I don't have any Brazil visa for you, movement. You already there, America. Hey, one more thing. I have to let you guys know something. Now America, Canada, Australia, and Japan, when you are coming to Brazil, you need visa. I'm telling you guys. Because I know a whole lot of Americans follow my channel a lot. So now there is a new, what do you call it? There is a new changes to the visa thing. When you are coming to Brazil, you should know you need visa. If you have American passport, Australian passport, Canadian passport, Japanese passport, you need a visa to come to Brazil. So I'm just telling you guys because I know most of you didn't know that what do you call it? You need a visa, and they started it recently. Your examples are enough. Okay, is it easy to find a construction work there, and how many hours do they work? Thanks. Okay, so construction work is the easiest thing to get. If you want to work at a construction field, it's very easy for you to get a job at a construction field because I started with construction when I came to this country. You understand? I started with construction when I got here because that was what I had. And it is easy to get a construction job if you are living here in Brazil. Okay, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all if construction is what you want to do when you come to Brazil. You go to the job agency, they'll get you that same day. They'll get you a job. If construction, when you come to Brazil, that same day they'll get you a job for you to do. You understand? So you have nothing to worry about if you say you want to work as you want to work with the construction. Understand? Yes. Let me read more. Let me read more. Anybody who wants to come on, you can write at the comment section, and I will invite you to come. I will share the link for you to join wherever you live. Let me know where you live. Then when you are on, you have to introduce yourself. You have to let us know where you are talking from. If we have also some questions to ask you about a place, then we can ask you, because it's not fair all the time when I come and share videos with you about Brazil, and you people won't tell me anything about where you guys are, you guys are watching from and stuff like that. I also want to know what's going on there. Yes, should in case if somebody from Brazil ask me they want to go to that country, I can also tell them about that country. You understand? Oh, my stew is very good. Oh. I have a very good stew. Okay, let me see some of your comments. Let me read them. Exactly. Why Brazil? A professional. Okay. Let me see. It is easy to find. Okay. Yes, it's easy to get a labor construction work in Brazil. You have to from morning to evening. How do you meet a wife material in Brazil? Okay, magnificent. Okay, I'm going to answer you this question. Getting a wife in Brazil is easier than looking for a wife anywhere else in this world. You understand what I'm saying? But one thing I have to let you know, the Brazilian women, they are very independent. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the Brazilian women, they are very, very independent women. So if you have one, it is very good because you won't have to worry about spending on that person, like talking to that person, buying that person something. Because the Brazilian women, they are very, very independent. Getting a wife here is very easy. You can get a wife in a supermarket. You can get a wife, what do you call it, at a gym center. You can get a wife on a park. You can get a wife on a bus. I remember my first wife, I got my first wife on the bus. Yes, I saw her. But you have to be the kind of man who talk. Because there are men who don't know how to talk. They are mouth lazy. You understand? There are a whole lot of men who don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to even approach women. So if you are looking for a wife here, you have to be that kind of person who knows how to approach women. You have to know how to talk to women. You understand? Like I said, my first wife, I met her on the bus. We were talking. Like I saw her, and then she picked that same bus that I picked. And then when she picked the bus, she went and then sit somewhere. And I just woke up from where I was, and then I went there direct, and then I started talking to her because me, I don't really care. Well, me, I talk. So if you want to get a wife here, it's easy to get a wife. The women, they are very, very supportive. Most of the women are wifey materials. But like I said, the downside is most of them are very jealous. You understand? You have to be very careful because there are jealous women out here. And for them, jealousy, jealous, jealousness can be a very huge thing here. You understand? So you have to be very careful. By getting a wifey material here in Brazil, it's easy to come across a wifey material. All depends on you, the guy, or you, the man. You understand? Or you, the gentleman, too, as well. You understand? Because some of us don't know uh, 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 how to hang around women or how to carry ourselves around women. You understand what I'm saying? So when you come to Brazil, one thing I want you guys to know for sure is here the women are very supportive and it's easy to get a wifey material here. You understand? When I talk about being independent, it means that they like working. You understand? They like to get their own thing. They like to be able to provide for themselves. You understand? Without even a man. When you come to Brazil, it's common to see women taking care of men here. It's very common. You understand? And one thing I wanted to talk about is the passport bros. Here in Brazil, this passport bros thing, it doesn't work here, bro. You understand? Because here the women, they welcome all kind of men. You understand? It doesn't matter you are from Africa, you don't hold American passport. You understand? Here in Brazil, the women, they are not like, okay, yeah, passport bro. So you understand? The kind of women who do that, they are the ones who live in those tourist attraction areas, and they go there specifically for those kind of things. You understand what I'm saying? But most of the women here, they are not down with the passport bros. You understand what I'm saying? They are just a simple women, and even when you say you are from United States of America, they don't even know what it is. You understand? I'm talking from a deep local, perspective. You understand? Because I live with the locals. I don't live in a tourist area. I live in a place where there are locals. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact still remains that if you come to Brazil, the possibility of you getting a wifey material is high. You understand? It's super high if you come to Brazil. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see. My wife sent me a message. They are having picnic. I think they went to Agus Clara Park. Yes. It is. She sent me my kids. What do you call it? My kids' picture. So yeah. So there are many ways, and like I said, the women are very good. You have nothing to worry about. Show us the evidence if we need visa. Go to internet, go and Google and see. If I'm lying, just go to Google and Google. If you have American passport, you are coming to Brazil, you need visa, period. You need visa, whether you like it or not. It's there. You didn't watch, okay, maybe you don't watch Reuters. There is a news channel in America, it's called Reuters. So if you watch Reuters, you come across it. Reuters, they talked about it on Reuters. And the reason why they are doing this is because they are changing some policies within their like the kind of people they make their partnership with and stuff like that. Let me see. Go and search. Okay, wife material. What kind of husband has tag in his nickname? Are you trolling? Become a husband material. You will find slash attracted wife material. Yes. So here the women are very beautiful. You understand? The women are super beautiful. Women are everywhere here. Yes. Brazil has decided to reinstate visa requirements for U.S. visitors seeking entry into the country as part of the major overhaul of its immigration system. It's easy to get a Brazil visa as an American. Brazil women love yeah. Movement. You didn't like America. Oh. You didn't like America. America will kill you. But anyway, so living here as a foreigner, you won't have to go through any stress. You understand? The only stress you will be going through is the language, and even the language it's easy to learn. If you want to learn the Portuguese language, you can simply learn the Portuguese language because it is a very simple language which has some similar words in English, but it's just that the way they pronounce words it's a bit different and also funny. But when you are in, you will get used to it and you will even forget that um, it is difficult to learn the language. You understand? The language is not difficult to learn. The hard part is the grammar side. You understand? So if you want to speak a grammatic Portuguese, that's where the challenges starts. You understand? Let me see. I greet you. Yeah, I greet you too, bro. I see your message. I think I have answered some of your questions, right? I don't know if yeah, that was on Instagram. Yeah, so um, yeah, there is a lot for everyone here. There is a lot for everyone here. Hey, Brian, Brian, I was just talking about you, Brian. I was just talking about you right now. I said one of my craziest viewer has disappeared. I don't know where he is, and I don't know what is wrong with him. So, Brian, where have you been? Where have you been, Brian? Because I don't see you talking on the platform. Even Marcus was also asking of you, and I said I don't really know if maybe you have finally turned into the real vampire because you are in what do you call it, New Orleans most of the time. So maybe Brian is now a vampire. Yes. Did you suck some blood which you were not supposed to suck? I'm happy that you are fine. I'm, I'm happy that you are fine. But you have to show up on the platform. There is a lot going on in the platform. Someone says, is Lula a good president or preferring pref, uh, preferring Bolsonaro or you don't care? Do you vote? Yes, I vote. Yes, I vote a lot. I vote. I have a Brazilian citizenship. I think it's about 8 years now that I have my Brazilian citizenship. I've been voting for the past 8 years here in Brazil. Like I said, me personally, I don't really care about politics. I work for a political party, though. I work for a political party, but I'm not going to tell you guys which political party I work for, but I work for a political party as an instructor for a political scientist. And I've been doing this job for the past 7 years. Yes, that I've been doing it for the past 7 years. And I don't really care about um I don't like politics, but I have to work though. I work for them. So anybody who wins is fine. When I'm going to vote, uh I for the past 8 years, I haven't. What if I go voting? What I do is I select. We have something we call white. You understand? I press those keys and then I just throw my vote away. I don't vote. I don't like to select anybody. Everyone is fine. Is it is it hard to tell who is better in regards to president? Where is Lula or otherwise? No, you see, These two presidents, the Bolsonaro and the Lula, you see, they have some good side and the bad side. You understand? Everybody has a good side and a bad side. What me I do, what me I like to do is I like to observe. You understand? Like I like to observe a lot before I make a choice. For me to start voting in a country to choose real candidate, because I don't choose anybody. When I go there, I just cast, like, when you talk about the parliament, the parliamentary vote, I have people that I vote for because I vote for my own political party. Movement, leave me alone. You understand? I have what do you call it? I vote for the member of parliament and stuff like that. I vote for those people, but I don't like voting for presidency. I don't like it. You understand? So normally, what I do is I waste my vote when it's a presidential part, because here in Brasilia, in the federal capital, when we are voting, we vote once. You understand? Like we vote once. So it's like when we are going to vote for presidency, that's when we change. What do you call it? The ministers, the senators. That's when we change those people. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to senators and ministers, I have my preferred ones that I do vote for. But when it comes to presidential, I don't vote for anybody. I just spoil my vote because I'm waiting for a period of 10 years, so that I can judge through the governance which one is good. Then I'll start voting. You understand? It's too early for me to choose a side. You understand? So I'm not choosing a side at all. Either it's Bolsonaro or it is what do you call it? Whether it's the left wing or the right wing, I go with all. You understand what I'm saying? Because I am trying to what? Observe. I like observation. I want to observe which government is doing things that I like. You understand? But at this one, it will take me up to 10 years for me to be able to decide on which government is good for me. Because I cannot say which government is good for Brazilians. You understand? Because Brazilians, personally, they have their own choices. You understand? For example, I left I left Ghana, okay? I left Ghana because their political system is very bad, very weak, very corrupt, useless. There is nothing for us as locals. They don't have anything for us. You understand? There is nothing. In fact, if you vote, you are just voting. You understand? And at the long run, they know who to give this thing. Thank you, Brian. Yes, Brian is here again, guys. Okay, my nurse is here, so take care. Tell her to follow my channel. Tell your nurse, and she should give you more blood, African blood. Okay, she should give you more African blood so that you can be fine. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, Brian. So I'll be looking forward to see you on the platform because we are waiting for you. You disappear for a very long time, and we miss you and we love you so much. When you get well soon and come back soon. We are waiting for you. All right, so yeah, so like I was saying, I left Ghana. You know, you guys know I'm originally from Ghana in the west of Africa. Okay, so the reason why I left Ghana, it was very simple. Um, because both parties in Ghana, the political system in Ghana is useless, like useless. When you talk about useless, it's useless. And I have tons of reasons why I call Ghanaian political system useless. Whoever comes into power doesn't favor any local. They don't have hospital for locals. They don't have better proper schools. When I say proper schools, it means they have good teachers, but then the infrastructures are useless. Bad infrastructure. You can even die learning. You understand? And apart from that, um, they don't have retirement. They don't have retirement. They don't have retirement for locals. You understand? They don't have retirement for locals, and also we don't have stable electricity in Ghana, and people don't have running waters in their houses. A whole lot of people don't have running waters in their houses. Like when you wake up in the morning, basically what you have to do is if you don't have pipe in your house, you have to carry gallons and then go out and then fetch water. Here in Brazil, these things doesn't happen here. Let me see. Do you know how long tourist visa takes nowadays? To be frank with you, I have no idea how long tourist visa takes. I can't tell you. To be frank, I can't tell you because I haven't applied any visa in a long time. And besides, the kind of passport that I use, I don't really need visa to anywhere. So uh, I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. All I know is they give you a long date. You understand? Long date. Why you choose Brasilia over Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, for example? Okay, so I choose Brasilia because Brasilia is close to every part of Brazil. You understand? When you are going to make a trip and you live in Brasilia, it is shorter. You understand? It is shorter. And apart from that, the reason why I love Brasilia is not cold. Brasilia is not hot. Brasilia is, even though we have a crazy weather in Brasilia, okay, we have a crazy weather in Brasilia because when you come to Brasilia, within a day, you can have four different weather in the day. It can be very, very hot. It can change within 3 seconds. It can change to very, very cold. And within that 3 seconds, it can change also to super rainy. You understand? Let me see. Brian. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there is a lot of reason why I love Brasilia. So Brasilia, for me, is like real home. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one when you come to Brasilia, you get everything. There is everything in Brasilia. You understand? From big, big shopping malls, a big, big restaurant, a small restaurant, community towns. Like you will get everything in Brasilia. You understand? And the weather is the reason why I chose Brasilia because Brasilia is not cold. I cannot stand cold. I don't like cold countries. You understand? So Brasilia is okay. When in the winter, Brasilia, it doesn't drop. It hardly drop to what do you call it? 5 degrees. It doesn't drop less than 5 degrees. Even though this year it was around 3 to 4 degrees in Brasilia when during the no, not this year. Sorry guys, it was last year. Last year it was around 3 to 4 degrees during winter here. It was super cold last year, but I hope this year it doesn't get that cold. So here we have a very balanced weather. So it's another reason why I love Brasilia. You understand? And also Brasilia, you get the typical Brazil experience. You understand? Like you get to know more about Brazil when you are in Brasilia. Like you get to know more about uh, um, the states, the regions in Brasilia. Because when you come in Brazil, because when you come to Brasilia, you get people from Sao Paulo, Curitiba, Minas Gerais, Bahia. You meet all these kind of people here. You understand, and you get the real experience. You understand? It's not like Sao Paulo, where if you get to Sao Paulo, even though you see uh, different kind of people in Sao Paulo, but then you won't get a typical experience. You understand? But here, you get a typical experience of living in Brazil. You understand what I'm saying? Because Sao Paulo is more like New York City. You understand? It's a very big melting point where when people come in, their lifestyle changes. You understand? So when you live in Sao Paulo, the possibility of you getting the real experience, Brazilian experience, is very small. You understand? Very small. But when you live in Brasilia, for you to get a real Brazilian vibes is high because people who are from Bahia, they don't change their ways of lifestyle in Bahia when they come to Brasilia. When they the ones from Minas Gerais too, like you understand, people from Sao Paulo when they are really original from Sao Paulo when they come to Brasilia, they don't change their style. You understand? But if people from any other state they go to Sao Paulo, they change their lifestyle, so it becomes difficult for you to have that experience, to know how to hang around people from Bahia, people from Minas Gerais, people from Rio de Janeiro. When you live here, you still have that, that presence. You understand? If you are around someone from Rio de Janeiro, you feel it. When you are around someone from Sao Paulo, you feel it. You understand? When you live in Brasilia. And another thing is the restaurants here in Brasilia. When you come to Brasilia, you get all sorts of Brazilian regional restaurant. You understand? From local to big restaurants, you get it when you are here. You understand? They don't internationalize it. You get it the local level. You understand what I'm saying? So there is more reason why I love Brasilia. I don't know. I think another reason why I love Brasilia is in Brasilia there is more opportunities. You understand? Like I think there is more opportunities in Brasilia. The possibility of you becoming successful to in Brasilia is high because there are people who can simply open up more things to you. Even though this kind of situation happens every part of Brazil, though the Brazilian people are very nice. You understand? So let me see. People go to the embassy and ask, stop asking. He is not an embassy. Yes, yeah, it's true. I'm not an ambassador, and it is really tough when people ask me this kind of things. You understand? It's I even get to I start sweating. So I'm going to post the what do you call it? The invite. Anybody who wants to join this live can simply click the link below because when you come, you are also coming to share your experience with us. I just shared a link right there. Okay, so you can simply uh, you can simply click it. The link is right there. I just posted it. So anyone who wants to join can simply join the what do you call it? The live stream that I'm doing right now, so that you can also let me see here. Let me pin. All right. So I have pinned the link to the right spot. If you want to join the conversation, you can now click the link and then join the conversation because, like I said, I want us to share things that you have in your country. Here, there is a lot for me here that I'm happy about, even though is the salaries here is not like the United States or Europe, but I am content. Okay, I am content, and I'm very very happy uh, with what I'm getting here. You understand? So let me see. There's another question here. What if you come to Brazil with work visa from an employer in Brazil? Can you work at the same time learn Portuguese? Yes, yes, you can. You can simply do that. And most of the Portuguese schools here are free. You understand? When I came to Brazil, I didn't know you can have a free Portuguese class when I came to Brazil. That was 12 years ago. You understand? But now I know that there are a lot of free Portuguese schools you can go and then learn Portuguese. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have a working visa from outside and then you come, don't worry, relax. You get a free Portuguese class. You understand? You can be working and going to school. You understand? Here, they will give you the chance for you to do that. Even if you start telling them that, oh, you want to learn the Portuguese language, your employer will even look for the school for you. You understand? They will get you a free school so that you can go and then study the Portuguese language. Because the Portuguese language is the key, my brother. Like, you come to Brazil, you want to live here in Brazil, the Portuguese language is the key, my brother. If you know the Portuguese language, like it is, like basically it becomes success. You understand? Like you become successful because if you speak two languages in Brazil, your chances of you becoming successful, it becomes high. You understand? You don't even wake up and then think so much. Ah, there is no job. There is always job for you. You don't speak Portuguese. You still have jobs for you. How much more you can speak Portuguese? You understand? You can. There are a whole lot of opportunities for people who even don't speak Portuguese. So you can just imagine. Like I said, Americans come to Brazil, Canadian comes to Brazil, Europeans come to Brazil, but all these nations, when they come to Brazil, they learn the Portuguese. It's very, very difficult for you to come across American who lives here within a short time without speaking Portuguese. You understand what I'm saying? So the opportunities become very huge for you. I was just thinking of paying for a Portuguese class online while here in Nigeria. Uh, when you come to Brazil, there is free Portuguese class here in Brazil, and also there is a Portuguese. There is an app where you can learn Portuguese for free too as well if you want, unless maybe you want to practice your Portuguese. You understand? And it's free when you come to Brazil. It's actually free to learn the language. You understand? They will even encourage you to learn the language because if you learn the language, there is more opportunity for you. Like I said, I have helped a lot of people through this channel. A lot of people have become very successful in Brazil through my channel, and I'm very happy for these people. And they are always, like they are proud of me too as well. Most of them, they call me, they send me messages, what is going on with them, and I'm very happy. You understand? So it's very important if you are coming to Brazil to relocate, like to stay here permanently, to look for a wife, to start your life. It's very important to simply learn the Portuguese language. It's very, very important. You understand, guys? Yes. Let me see. Yeah, so yes. So the link is there. Okay. I have clipped the link. Somebody says he wants the link to on my Telegram page. Let me see if I can share the link with the gentleman. Let me see. This is the link. If you want to join, I think that's Quisi. Yeah, so the link is there. Anybody who wants to join and then share something with us, you are welcome to share. Today I am here and I'm sharing with you in Brazil as a foreigner how it feels. It feels very lovely and it feels at home. It feels fantastic because the Brazilian people are just lovely and fantastic. And something that I had wanted to talk about was about the passport bros, because I have seen a whole lot of um, African American women, like talking about the African American men not wanting to marry them, like a whole lot of things like that. You understand? A whole lot of them are complaining about the African American men not wanting to marry them. They travel to some places like Colombia, Philippines, and like Africa, Kenya, and stuff like that to marry women over there. I want to talk about this so much, so much, so much. And I know the reason why most Americans and Europeans don't like getting married in those countries. You understand? Because, like I said, in those kind of countries, the women, like they stretch the men a lot. You understand? Especially when it comes to the Black American women. The Black American women, they can stretch a man to a point that that person will be even confused. You understand what I'm saying? So uh, when you come to Brazil or you go to these kind of places, most of the women are very nice, very, very submissive, very, like feminine, and they are not demanding and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, if you come to places like Brazil and you are looking for a woman, you don't go to the coastal areas. Don't go to the coastal. No, sorry. You can go to the coastal. Yeah, you can go to the coastal areas, but avoid popular tourist spots like tourist destination spots. You should avoid those places. You understand? Because when you go for those places, it becomes tough for you. Any question, guys? Any question? Any question? Anybody has any question to ask? If you don't have question, then I will end the live video right away because I am sure I have been able to share the little that I know you guys want with with you guys and also answer some of your questions. Let me just say a very big thank you to Brian because I miss him so much. I didn't hear from him for so many, let me just say, so many weeks, so many weeks. So I didn't know what was wrong with him. We were talking about him. I think I sent him even a message on the platform, but I didn't hear anything. So I was a bit worried about what's going on with him. But he's here and he says he's fine. We thank God. I wish you speedy recovery so that you can join us on the platform. We can talk more and then share more with everyone who wants to be with us. You are welcome, Innocent. And I'll get in touch with you on Instagram. Okay, don't worry. I think I saw your name on Instagram today. Today I was checking it. I saw your name on Instagram. So I'll check it and then I'll answer some of your questions through Instagram too as well. So guys, my Instagram is from Africa to South America, just like my YouTube channel name. You can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America, and you can look for my Telegram link, group link in any of my videos too as well. They are there. The platform is very enjoyable. People come on and talk, and it's so fantastic. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.